go. Two of the top 4 seeds when we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Here we go, the ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Guys, the Terrapins head coach told me before the game, this is the moment that both teams have to remain perfect. That can put a lot of pressure on the team. Answered every week through the college football season, but now is the moment that mistakes will be magnified. I asked the coaches about it, and they said, we don't want to put pressure on our teams. We want them to take off the pressure, be relaxed, and focus on doing their job one play at a time. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. So Texas A&M's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. What an opportunity for this team. It's a program that has national championship DNA, but they fell short last year. Is this group capable of getting back to the winner's circle?
Well, it's certainly the DNA of this program, Chris. You're exactly right. And as a player, you really understand when you put this jersey on, you are rated by championships. That's your legacy, and that's your opportunity right in front of you.
5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Breaking free, end zone ahead. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. First down here for this offense. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pass rush closing in. Short connection to the tight end here. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Aggies will line up to boot it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. They'll kick it away here. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. The Terrapins offense out there for their first possession. Well, can this team do it again? One of the hardest things to do in sports, repeat as national champions at the highest level of college football. They've worn that target all season. They've got some new faces in this team, but also, Joel, a bunch of guys who were here last year and won.
Well, in this day and age of college football, Chris, experience is such a key factor, and they've got the best type of experience, championship experience. But I will tell you this, in this day and age of rosters changing over year, if they're able to win this game, I think it would be one of the more remarkable achievements in the history of college football. Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit.
Here he... Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Maryland. They strike first in this national title bout. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run. And that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there and sticking it in the end zone, garnering that early momentum, huge for a national championship game.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Bentley. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense, is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Testing the right side here. Look out, he's breaking free. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, obviously with this rain, ball security is going to be an issue, and here the ball hits the ground and the defense recovers. That's an opportunistic bounce right there for the defense, and trust me, that is a difficult situation. This rain looks like it is really bad for these offensive players. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Man, Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
And now here comes the point-after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Dropping back, it's Bentley. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he's in the clear now. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, they've been able to establish the passing game, but I still think it's important that they run the football and stay balanced. They're going to need to do that the rest of this game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the... And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Texas A&M. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
And that is... that they desperately needed. Down in this ball game, this offense hasn't done a ton. Defense had to step up, and they do. They're able to not only get the ball back, but they put it in the end zone and close this deficit. What a massive play for this group.
Maryland has the lead now. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter. The national championship trophy is in the building. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around when they're playing so... It's so well right now.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Catch made on the right side. And it's good for a first down to the 36. They bring it down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. They continue to feed the freshman wide receiver. He might be a young guy, Joel, but you can see off this huge season, they have a lot of trust in him on this big stage.
As they should, Chris. He is such a great player, and it reminds me of the last few years. We've had Malachi Toney, Jeremiah Smith. Think of these young wide receivers that have delivered on the big stage. This is no different.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs. And now...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Wants to throw it. Grab by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the receiver's got it. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they tried out the field goal team. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Chris, that looked good for a long time. It was right down the middle, but just didn't get over the crossbar. That's when you want someone back to return it. Pick 6, anyone?
Tries the right throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Bentley. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever. And now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw. Trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain in that return. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
The incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. He keeps it on the design run. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. We got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. And a timeout now taken by the Terrapins. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. Go for it. Doesn't work out this time.
This is always such an important part of the game. You're leading into halftime. You're trying to create momentum. And even with the lead, trying to be aggressive, stay on the field, and get a score. This is one of those moments.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Baker. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Bentley. On the run here. Lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now Texas A&M calls their second timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. The air to reach the end zone.
always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success, building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go make a few adjustments and come out the second half and try to sustain this momentum.
Kick mishandled. The ball is loose. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short game. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Offensive line getting set is first down. Takes the handoff again. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. With the catch, it's Shaw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. But football comes out. The offense makes a recovery and takes off.
Oh, Chris, put it on the coach's tape. This is going to be the teach tape for everybody throughout the country. Look at the hustle from his teammates here as he puts the ball on the ground, and yet because they're hustling, trying to get a block, they're in the vicinity, and that ball bounces their way. What a beautiful job, and I guarantee you, every coach in America is going to show their team this clip.
And the Terrapins will line up here on first down and goal. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Maryland. The offense takes the lead here in the second half. Looks like a designed run all the way. The big guys up front do a great job with the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Bentley. And the pressure's on. Hit as he released it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
You know, Chris, there's two things going on here. One, the pass rush is doing a great job. Yes, the effort is there. They've got some guys that can get after it. But also, this pass protection, they've got to shore themselves up. It's about effort and targeting yourself pre-snap. They're not doing a good job of either of those. They need to shore up this protection if they want to have success offensively.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Aggies will have to kick it away. He's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. They'll kick it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
That's an important first down on that running play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
It's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success.
Touchdown, Terrapins. He runs it into the end zone. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously... going, that's a huge plus.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Looking to pass. It's Bentley. Caught behind the line. It's Warren. He goes out of bounds. They move it out near the 30. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. On the run, it's Baker. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. The first down on the ground has been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Warren. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's going to hand this off. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. Stuck right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, we knew these 3rd downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there, and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that, and this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on 3rd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He'll ride the back again here. Past the 30. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body flows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Maryland has the lead now. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. 1 quarter to decide who will win the national championship. And a timeout now taken by the Terrapins. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
95-96 bridge. Where did he go?
He's got a crease. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
And the pass is complete to the tight end.
Well, they're set up perfectly here, Chris. I think it's time to run the football. You don't want to score too quick. Obviously, if they let you in the end zone, that's one thing. But I think it's time to run the rock like I'm talking about. Maybe get this in on second down or third down and really take some clock away from this opponent.
The Terrapins hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Maryland. This offense is still clicking. They continue to build the lead, and now they can taste it. Closing in on an undefeated season and a national championship.
Chris, this really is remarkable, and I got to tell you, this is going to go down as one of the great seasons in college football history. You think about the 9 conference games, the expanded playoff. I know Indiana went 16-0 just a few years ago, but my goodness, to see this team accomplish this feat in this level of parity in college football, this is remarkable.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Scanning the field, it's Bentley. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a...
It's caught. He's breaking free. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
Here we go. Ready. Flag 14. Jet. Ready, go.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back, moves out of the pocket, extending the play now.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job. Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Here we go, the 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Locates the tight end. It's complete.
Yeah, Chris, that looks just shy of the marker, the line to gain. If I'm the offense, I'm going to get up there and just quarterback sneak this right away. Don't allow the defense to even get a call in. Move fast, go quickly, use tempo, and sneak this across.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Here we go on 4th down. And the defense smothers him. A big loss on 4th down. What a play. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. Working clock with the ground game. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
Hand off to the single back. He shreds the tackle. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Second down after that completion. Looking for a man. Lets it go quickly. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float. Wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball away. What a good player.
And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the out route. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Terrapins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
All right, Chris, I'm a bit surprised they're still throwing the football. This could be a bit of a frosty handshake. Holly, keep your eyes peeled. This type of score up this much, and they're still slinging it around? Okay.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Can they keep this championship game drive going? In the 11th play, they've got 3rd and short. Takes off in a bootleg. Running out of time in the pocket. And he throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down. And now a 4th down decision coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Bentley. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, looking for his big tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. And the long climb for this group ends at the mountaintop. National champions for this season, and backing up last season's national championship certainly puts them in the conversation among the great dynasties in recent history in this sport, Joel.
Well, Chris, I totally agree. And you think about the history of college football and these great teams, these great coaches, accomplishing this, back-to-back championships, it puts you on par with those groups. We're going to be thinking about this group forever. These guys have written a legacy that will last forever in college football.
To punctuate another wild, exciting season of college football, one final salute for this season's national champions. For Joel Platt, Holly Rowe, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Maryland Terrapins.